So I live in Colorado, and we are in the middle of another one of little Donnie's hissy fits because of the portrait of him that is hanging in the state capitol. He doesn't like it. And, he always wants to be the center of everything and thinks he's magnificent and all this other bullshit. But he's also blaming our governor, Governor Jared Polis, because he thinks he did this as an affront to him. And he's blaming Polis for commissioning this terrible portrait and saying he's getting all these calls and letters of people in Colorado who are so upset. Nobody's calling him. Somebody maybe took a picture of it and showed it to him and he didn't like it, so he's having a cow. It is not that big a deal. First of all, he doesn't like Polis because he is a Democrat and he is gay. Two things that Trump hates tremendously. The portrait, and one of the other things he said was he'd rather there be no portrait than this one. Well, there was no portrait for a very long time. And then some pranksters got in there and they hung up in the spot where Trump's portrait was supposed to be. Some pranksters got in there and hung up a picture of Putin, which I think is fucking hilarious. But be that as it may, the person who decided to get in and jump on the ball getting a portrait of him was former state senator Kevin Grantham. He was also, while he was state senator, he was also president of the state senate. He set up a GoFundMe. A little over 200 people donated to it, and they commissioned the portrait. He did. He did it because Grantham is a lifelong Republican who is totally in love with Donald Trump. And he did it as a testimonial to him. So Trump not liking it is pretty much an insult to this poor man who really thought he was doing something wonderful. And now he's probably very embarrassed and ashamed. But the fact that there is so much other stuff going on in the world, but, excuse me, little Trumpty Dumpty just got his niggers in a twist because his portrait of him didn't look so good. It wasn't as nice looking as Obama's portrait was. Poor Trump. It's ridiculous. And the stupidity of this man, the audacity of him, just goes on and on and on. He's leaking war plans to reporters. He's tanking the economy not only in our country, around the world. He's removing federal assistance programs, killing the Department of Education, killing healthcare, and he's all upset about how he looks in a portrait. Well, I got news for you, Don. I know why you don't like it, because you look fat. Well, you are fat. I'm fat. There's a lot of people in America who are fat. You are not the prime example of manhood that you think you are. You're just an old fat white man who paints himself orange because he doesn't like non-white people. Make that make sense. So, there you go. There's the Colorado drama of the day. Don't listen to Trump. He's an idiot.